welcome to the revision and our next instalment of Ikea Hacks for you.
I love a good Ikea hack.
Me too, who
I'm so
doesn't?
glad we're doing this series.
Me too, totally.
So I love the idea of Ikea because not only can you get great products there, but you can put a personalised touch to them, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. And I have found this.
Ooh!
Mirror I like, shape I like, shelf I like.
Very good.
Colour I do not like.
Yeah, it's a bit of a dull maroon colour. It's
Yeah.
not really my cup of tea. Not sure about you guys.
No, and I'm also not really liking this little view of my chin on today.
Bouncing the light up, it's
I'm
great.
just going to tilt that a little bit.
Sure.
Anyway, I think that I can give this a bit of a girly makeover, so it goes perfectly in your bedroom, hides things like little perfume bottles, or
yeah.
maybe some of your makeup brushes if they're small enough as well.
Perfect.
Perfect for a makeover.
I like the sound of that.
Should we do it?
Let's do it.
So the very first thing that you want to do is prep your mirror, and it's really simple to do. All you need to do is cut out a shape that is the same size as the mirror and fill it with sticky tape that just goes over each edge as well, and that will attach it to the mirror when it's primed and ready for painting. So we just slot it in. Now you can use masking tape as well, and that's equally as useful. And what you want to be doing here is just making sure that all the edges are just tucked under here to make sure that you get a clean line, because the next thing you're going to be doing is a little bit of spray painting. Now, this is the messy yet very fun part as well. This is the spray painting part. So I have put some newspaper down, probably some old news from yesterday, something that I don't want to read about anymore. And I've got my spray paint here. Now what I've chosen is a blush pink metallic spray paint from Plasticoat. Really like this because it will keep this metal feel to the mirror as well, and you'll get that kind of nice shiny touch to it. So I've got that. We've got it all prepped and primed so we don't overspill onto the mirror itself. And now it's time to spray paint. So what you want to do when spray painting is give it a good shake, number one, and then you want to make sure that you do soft little lines gradually to just coat it very softly. Now, as you can see here, if you do it too harshly, you end up with a few of these lines. And sometimes I don't mind that because you can end up with something quite cool. But what I'm actually going to be doing is going to be covering this section, so it doesn't matter too much for me. But what you want to make sure you do is just cover it lightly until you get the desired colour of your choice. And let me remind you to make sure you're in a ventilated room. So when you've finished your work of art of spray painting, you should leave it for about 24 hours to make sure that it's fully dry, but you should end up with a lovely colour like this. I think it looks so much more girly as well. And now it's time for just adding a little bit of pizzazz, and I'm going to do that with some fringing. And I found about a yard of fringe off of eBay. Super easy to find, really, really cheap. And the best thing about this is that all it takes is a little bit of gluing on the front to make a nice little tassel. So, or I say a tassel, fringing for sure. So I've got my hot glue gun. Always be really careful with this because it is plugged in. It is going to be hot, so make sure that you are taking some good care with this. And all you want to do, very simply, is just run that glue gun across the fringing. I told you this was super easy to do. It's just one long line. Then it's as simple as just popping it on your lovely mirror. And it's just a little added finishing touch as well, which I just think is quite nice. And you just want to hold it there for maybe about a minute or so, and maybe give it a trim around the sides if you think it just needs a little bit of extra sort of tailoring. I'm just going to add one last little blob there just to make sure that it's held in at both sides. Hold it down, leave it for a minute. If you want to leave it for maybe 10 minutes, a good cup of tea is always nice. Then you can come back and that will be your mirror finished. So, next step is to show Emily and see what she thinks.
So come on then, Mrs. Smug, where is it then?
What? I've got it right here. Remember how masculine it was?
It was very masculine.
Alrighty. Say hello to a much nicer girly mirror.
Love it.
Isn't it cute?
It's so cute. That gold fringing just makes it, doesn't
I know,
it?
it's really, really nice to see. And what I love is that you can do things like you can pop your little makeup brushes in there.
Sweet.
Isn't that sweet? Your nail polishes. Also pop that in there as well. And this is something that I really love. These little hair clip things that I always lose.
Yes, clip it onto the side. Amazing. And you know what would be really good actually? You could use it for like little mini bottles of gin or something like that.
I don't know what your mind's on at the moment. Is it Friday? Who knows? Yes, that is a good idea. We could do that too. That's for the adult version of this. But yeah, it's really nice. I was really pleased with how it turned out.
You should be.
I think this would look perfect on any great girly wall.
Definitely. Can you make me one, please?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
So there you have it, another fantastic IKEA hack just for you.
Nice and simple, really inexpensive, that makes a big difference.
It really does.
Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, then please give us a good old like and a thumbs up. Give us a comment below if you have any questions, queries on what we used, or even if you want to see a different type of video as well, because you've seen something in IKEA that you love and want to upcycle in your own kind of way, we'd love to hear that as well. And if you really love us, please subscribe.
Please do it. Why not see more videos just like this?
Because we have a hell of a lot more coming.
Oh yeah.
But for now, thank you so much for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye.
See ya.